Now feature your favorite Kellogg breakfast cereals in their bright new boxes. Look for this sign in your grocery store at the Kellogg All-Star Breakfast Show. Kellogg All-Star Breakfast Show. Breakfast Show. Breakfast Show. Kellogg All-Star Breakfast Show.
I grew up on the west side of Madison, Wisconsin. My mom was a firefighter and my father was a police officer all through my childhood. And that was just like super just crazy for me. I was constantly hearing stories of like fishing dead bodies out the lake and stuff, and just like wild like house fires, and just like, I don't know, just a whole nother world that I was just kind of kept away from as a youth. I wasn't around anything like that. And growing up, getting into like hip-hop music, like when I first in my brother's room, like stealing his 50-cent CD and like Ludacris, stuff like that, just hearing these stories, it just like, I don't know, it captured me. And just seeing that side of a different world and just how they got their energy out, you know, through those words, I was like addicted. Ever since I could write, I feel like I was trying to write little rhymes or something like that. Trying to just create and just get out that way. I didn't want to go to college. I knew I wanted to move to Colorado and I wanted to ski every day. That was the goal. So I hopped in a van, drove out there, and just for the first 2 weeks I camped out in Breckenridge, Colorado, out in the mountains, all by myself. Each day going into town and just trying to meet someone, trying to talk to someone, trying to connect with someone, find some sort of place to stay. So over that 2 years of living in Colorado, I was just like playing the beat machine every day, trying to just make something. I just like, it was brand new to me. I would sit with my headphones on in my room the entire day, like just making beats. I loved music so much that once I got on a Skype call with Webster X, Sam in Milwaukee. He was living with a good friend of mine. He's like, you should come out to Milwaukee, man. Like, this is where it's at. And we hung up that night. I just decided like, I'm gonna go. A week later, I packed up, moved to Milwaukee, moved in with Sam, and just the music just like took off from there. I still wasn't to the point yet, like right when I moved here, I still wasn't to the point yet where I was comfortable with my voice. I was making serious music, but I just listening to it myself, I just couldn't vibe that hard to it. I'm such a perfectionist. I need it to be perfect. So I worked and I worked and I worked, and finally I kind of discovered the song Breakfast. Breakfast just kind of got the whole thing going for me. It made sense. Like, my last name is Kellogg. I grew up with that. Like, in my house, we would collect Kellogg's plates and bowls, Tony the Tiger. Like, I got the Kellogg's trash can right here. Terry Labonte, I only know that because he's the Kellogg's driver. Got the Kellogg's clock on the wall. It's just like, breakfast is kind of life. So it just made sense. My poetry that I was so into in high school just kind of came back around. Like, I feel like I took a big break from writing at that point to like focus on making beats and focus on just making the music around it. And then when I came back, it was just sort of easy to talk about all of it. And yeah, it just felt right because it was the first thing I ever released. I feel like everyone's looking for something different in music, whether they're looking to, you know, dance or like make love or, you know, drive or smoke. They're all looking for a different sort of vibe. And I feel like music just caught me the most personally when I was just trying to like lay in my bed and stare at the ceiling, like with my headphones on. Like that's when I was most like captured by it all. So that's definitely just what I reach out to do. Like at concerts, I want everyone to just like wrap arms around each other for a second, and we have like a small moment just to like connect everyone and just realize, like, through all the bad shit going on all around you, like, I don't know, you're just still blessed to be here and just to kind of meditate, you know what I'm saying? You know, music is one thing that a lot of people can agree on and just like come together for, and you know, if we spread that message in the music, like, I feel like it's best. My name is Michael Carson Kellogg. I'm 23. I'm a vocalist and producer from Madison, Wisconsin.